What's up, wielders? Welcome back. We've already seen the Keyblade War from our player's perspective and all that, and then learned, basically, through back cover, that the Master of Masters was manipulating and ruining everything behind the scenes. But now, we're moving forward to someone who we already know who becomes one of the biggest threats in Kingdom Hearts. Xehanort. Before he became the old man stealing bodies, splitting hearts, and, well, let's be honest, practically ruining everyone's lives, he was just another Keyblade wielder, training in Scala at Caelum. And so now we're finally finding out where his story began, and what caused him to fall deep into darkness. This is Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Let's see how this goes. And it's already loud. I'm terrified. All right, starting off with copyright. Sick. Okay, so we're seeing, the previous, our essentially main character and all that going through the different Disney worlds, especially Beast's Castle, Aladdin, of course, Seven Dwarfs, all these guys and all that. I'm so curious as to how those lifeboats. So Brain didn't really put an input to any of the right times. He just scattered them throughout time and all that. I do feel like that was kind of a mess up on his part, for sure. That dream again. Wait, he was dreaming that? Also, he's on Destiny Islands, by the way. That's crazy work. An unfamiliar world filled with unfamiliar faces and unfamiliar goodbyes. As if I'm experiencing a life that belonged to someone else. This island surrounded by smaller desolate isles, a vast ocean and a never-ending sky. This is my entire world. But maybe there's something beyond these waters. Doesn't that sound familiar? Maybe there are worlds like the ones I dream of. What the fuck? If I could get to the outside world, would I be able to meet my friends from my dreams? I can't get the thought of it out of my head as I lie on the sand like a starfish day after day, feeling like I'm falling. Oh, not your bullshit again. My waypoint. What? The world from your dreams? It does indeed exist. Oh, is this darkness? This is nothing but a prison surrounded by ocean. There's nothing for you here. Wow. Thank you, random stranger, for telling me that. I am your waypoint, as you are mine. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean by that, random stranger in cloak? Who are you? How'd you get here? Answers are meaningless if you lack the knowledge to understand them. This is probably darkness. I would not be surprised if this was darkness. Yeah, it's darkness. But if you lack the courage and strength, your dreams will remain dreams forever. Damn! Hey man, hold on. That's quote of the day right there. Oh, I know this place. Yeah, I know this place far too well. Young Master Eraqus. I still can't believe in 3. Apparently, young Eraqus was actually voiced by Drake Bell. So that was actually interesting to know that. Wait, what? I was lying here unconscious, but what does that prove? Interesting. Very, very interesting. The nearest towns we can see are all abandoned. That means you had to have come from somewhere farther away. Or maybe I fell from the sky. Really? We're really pulling that move, huh, Xehanort? You may have fell from the sky. You're not the boy. Don't even. What we can see is only part of the picture. True. Not only that, the things you get used to seeing can fade into the background. I like how I frantically look at the background as you mentioned that shit. So you're sticking with I fell from the sky. Keep an open-eyed, Eraqus. Yep. So this is definitely before the time when they were actually able to venture out into the other world. Jesus Christ. I'm like seeing this place and I'm just getting like PTSD, like flashbacks. Again, to those who have played 3 and all that, you understand what I mean. Yep, Scala at Caelum. Ooh, our new cast! In a much better room, I will admit. These classmates, I'm assuming. Oh. Thought we'd be the last ones here. Who's the teacher? That's the real question. Because again, this is young Xehanort and this is young Eraqus. Baldur's not here yet. Baldur's? Like Baldur's Gate? Oh, the old man. Hey, Gandalf! Or Dumbledore? Go, Dumbledore. I did not gather you here for our usual class. What does that mean? The day I met the man in the robe, my world was turned upside down. But I got used to it eventually. I'm talking about... Oh, him! Oh, dude, that scared the shit out of me. Your world can change in an instant. Sometimes all it takes is a single step. Oh, good lord. Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Oh god. Episode 1. unexpected departure. Okay, it's good to see. Like I said, it's episodic. I'm afraid I bear bad news. The 7 upperclassmen have gone missing during their training for the Mark of Mastery exam. As you know, there are many worlds outside of Scala and Caelum. Okay, so they're well knowledge that there's worlds out there. And they know about the Keyblade War. Before the Keyblade War, all the worlds were together. But the war forced them apart. And now the residents know not of the other's existence. To maintain this order, meddling with other worlds is strictly forbidden. However, in preparation for the Mark of Mastery exam, Keyblade wielders are given permission to journey to these worlds to broaden their horizons. I can't tell if I'm giving like an old man voice. Like a scratchy one. How does one get to those worlds? There are several ways. Can you fall asleep? Ways that you can't share with us lower class. Damn, bro! Don't be like that, Eraqus. Yeah, I know, right? You're right. They are taught only to upperclassmen. But today is an exception. Really? You're going to tell it? Oh, he's ready to go. He is ready to go to these worlds. I would like you to use this knowledge to find the missing wielders. Yes! That guy was excited. That just sounds so excited. Exactly. I just realized I'm blocking the old man. Okay, I have an idea. Nothing happens at the bottom right here. I've given Baldur a different task. He will not be joining us today. As you all know, his sister is one of the missing upperclassmen. Ooh, that's not good. Huh, a missing sibling, eh? I see the history has repeated itself now. In the meantime, I would like you to search for the missing students. Ordinarily, there is much to learn before going to the outside worlds. However, as time... Okay, we didn't get that part. Well, the master wants us to split up into 2 groups. Okay, 3 of 3, simple as that. The connection between worlds is unstable. It can't be that bad. According to the master, the Keyblade War engulfed the world in darkness. I wonder how they travel. But time flows differently in each one. No kidding. Some worlds are already complete and their time has begun to flow. While others are not, and for them, time stands still. The different worlds are all moving forward at a different speeds from different starting lines. He's got a good grasp of that. Let's say worlds are like people. Some are babies that crawl, some are toddlers that have just started walking, and others born yesterday are already adults that know how to run. What I'm saying is that we need to be careful about what we say and do while we're out there. Wherever we go, we have to make sure we don't say anything about the other worlds. Yep. We need to respect their order. Yep, protect the world order. If rules and order are already established in that world, yes. But what if you're in a world equivalent to a newborn? Then don't say a damn thing. Then the rules can be changed. But why would anyone do that? Even if it is possible. Do you think anyone else out there knows any of this? I think the point was that the instability of worlds could have something to do with why they all disappeared. So some worlds what the fuck? That's such a weird way of spelling worlds. Lowering it down just a little bit. This is gonna be a tough mission, isn't it? No shit. Probably the 7 worlds each left on their own, but the master wants us in groups of 3. Okay, simple as that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so you actually get to choose who goes with you. Interesting. Okay, so you clearly go with Blizzard, right? Yes, I was right. I don't think choosing... Oh! Whoa! Hold on. Let me take just... Okay, first of all, that is sick-ass armor, by the way. Holy shit. Actually, that looks nice. Dude, I'm telling you... Let me say this right now. I better see Sora in a fucking armor like this. That looks fucking nice. Holy shit. There are several ways to travel between worlds. To ensure your safety, you'll be donning armor that wards off darkness, and your Keyblade will become a vehicle for travel. Oh, leewaying us to birth by sleep, I see. And we're in Agrabah? Starting with Heartless already. Guess I was wrong. We just got here. They gotta be... Oh, they're Keyblades. Sorry. Listen, hear me out. I'm already theorizing a lot of things. This Keyblade was seen in Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm saying that now. So that means whoever else is there was also a wielder. Oh my god. Oh my, okay. I can't, it's too early to theorize. It's too early to theorize. Not bad for our first battle. Yeah, but we need to stay sharp. Hope the others are okay. Where did they end up? I'm sure they're fine. For now, let's focus on finding some clues. Hello? Did we just change? Maybe no one ever lived here. I don't know about that. I doubt it. Look at the buildings. Maybe living beings are restored last. Were there monsters in the world you came from? So when a world is rebuilt, the residents are the final step. Until then, monsters roam as free as can be. There are two types of Heartless, right? Two types. Emblem and pure blood Heartless. Okay, but the Emblem Heartless existed in the future worlds projected by the Book of Prophecies a long time ago. Do you think the Heartless attacked the missing students? But they're the upperclassmen. They should have the training necessary to go up against the Heartless. Not really worried about the others. You definitely should be. Okay, so we're just over from classman to classman. I told you there were stronger Heartless out here. What? Call that strong? Yeah, I do. Well, we handled them just fine. This is Sora. Yeah, Eraqus acts like Sora. 1000%. If you were alone and came across those monsters. Run, fight. Damn! Exactly. Some would run, and some would fight. So even if they were alone when they encountered some of these Heartless, I doubt that these monsters are the reason why they all disappeared. He's got a point. But what if there are even stronger monsters out there? Damn, bro! Once you can't run from, then you fucking fight! Then I run faster than I ever have before. Yes, that's a Sora response, bro. That armor looks sick, man. You're back already? We just got here. Did they even fight? They didn't really venture into these worlds at all. We ran into Heartless. So did we. Sounds about right. But no sign of any actual people. Same here. Were the Heartless strong? Yeah, I hate to say it, but I'm not sure even an upperclassman could have taken them on alone. Should we report our findings to the master? No way. Eraqus, what? Why not? The hell? So what, they're just gonna keep investigating and that's it? The master taught us all about the Heartless and how much of a threat they pose. The students who went missing knew what they might face and undoubtedly prepared for it. So what about us? Can we do the same? Don't we have the same determination and drive? Drive form? Sorry. We do, and you're right, but if any of you feel like you're in real danger, run. Don't turn around and don't wait for the others. Don't wait for the others. Run like the wind. Oh my god, Eraqus. That's so many text bubbles on the fucking page. Jesus. Let's try to find a solid lead this time. Alright, round 2. Just so I know you weren't joking about running from danger, right? Running away is what Eraqus does best. That's crazy. Me personally, I wouldn't allow some shit to be said like that. That's such cool armor, man. 4 years later? We had some good times, huh? Oh, he wants him to stay. He wants him to stay. What happened wasn't your fault. I just wanted to see more of what's out there before the Mark of Mastery exam. That's not for a while. Besides, you've already seen what's out there. How are you gonna just cut back to like 4 other people gone? Fine, but you better come back. We got a score to settle. Where wants a rematch in that chess game. I'm at 117 wins, 312 losses, and 8 draws. Damn! You mean 107 wins, 323 losses, and 7 draws. Did we just time? Did I time? No, I didn't time skip it at all. I thought for a moment I did. Oh, shit. And, wait, is that it? What the fuck? So we just got introduced to these characters and they, they just died? Okay, and now we're back on Destiny Islands. I never really thought about who I was. Not until I began to wonder who others were. Yeah, I feel like that being in the cloak is darkness for sure. Day after day, I spend my time with the same classmates in the same classroom. The days are peaceful and a little boring, but they're also familiar and comfortable. Well, yeah, I mean, they're fucking classmates. Even so, my new life is just like the old. A different world, but with the same days playing out over and over again. I left the island behind to come here, and yet, maybe it's not about the place. Maybe it's about me. and how I engage with others, how we influence one another and the world around us. Maybe that's what shapes our hearts, and who we are, and who will we become. Damn, we're getting philosophical in this beginning. Oh, hello. All kinds of things can influence the growth of a heart. Change can come from anywhere, from the smallest, simplest things. So clearly that's Alice in Wonderland, by the way. From light or from darkness. The presence of darkness. Okay, so I think we're back into the past, apparently. They should be here by now. What? You're late all the time? Damn, that's crazy. Fashionably late. There you go. Hey, there's an art to my we're being watched. It's about time they showed up. Ah! What is it? What's wrong? Let me guess, the cat. Oh, it's eggs! Or olives. 'Twas brilling and the slivy toves. What the hell? A Cheshire cat, if you please, or if you don't. There's no point waiting around for your friends to arrive. How did you know we were waiting for our friends? He was probably listening in. I'll never tell. Do you know where they are? Why, they're under lock, and of course key, too. More intruders? It's not good to cause a ruckus in Her Majesty's kingdom, you know. Well, we spotted some suspicious. No time for that. If you're late, you'll lose your heads. More intruders, he said. Which means he must have run into people who looked like us before. That's it! The cat said our friends were under lock and key, and the soldiers were talking about a trial. Save your friends, or friend. Your Majesty... I can't do his voice. Your Majesty and His Royal Highness... The prisoners at the bar are charged with trespassing and willfully disturbing Her Majesty's peace. Okay, I apologize for trespassing. But we were trying to keep the peace by fighting off those monsters. Oh? So you confessed to a far more serious crime? You mean fighting monsters? But that's the only way. All the ways here are my ways. Everything you see obeys my rules and follows my ways. Like the people, this place, and even the monsters? Of course! Like, not at all. I've seen enough. Damn! He's ready to fight! It's time for your sentence. And that sentence is guilty! Objection! Objection! That verdict is unfair and you know it. Who are you? And how dare you challenge me? They're guilty because I say so. Wow. that's so stupid. But at the same time, it makes sense with this queen. What right do you have to decide their fate? Because I am the queen! And I am always in charge. Come on, there has to be a better way. What did they do that was so bad, huh? Can't you show some mercy? Mercy with this person? Hell no, that's not possible. Fear? Nonsense! My subjects adore me. Don't you, subjects? They're gonna agree. Yep, they're gonna scaredly agree with her. Why is the head jittering like this? Yeah, we agree. Off with their heads! They're going to lose their heads. Hut 2, 3, 4, hut 2, 3. They're going to lose their heads. Sorry. That was the plan. We'll just have to wing it now. By wing it, you mean smack them. Summon Keyblades. What? Oh, the chair's darkness. Seize them! Wobble, wobble. What the hell is that? The prisoners have been found guilty, so the trial's over. Yeah, shit, I'd move. Oh, look who's running! Order! I said order. You will all pay for this. Oof. A royal flush. Ooh, they're back up again. Hermod! Oh, damn, look at the movement. Oh. Oh, wow. Hermod! What kind of name is that? I'm glad you're okay. Me too. What have they been teaching or learning from Master Odin? Exactly. It's just like there are other worlds out there, and how to not defend yourself at all with these dangers? A threat stronger than Heartless. The darkness in people's hearts. That's what drives the Queen of Hearts to rule with fear. But if that's the way of this world, Then maybe it's not our place to say if it's right or wrong. Sorry, what were you talking to me? What were you talking about? The missing wielders. We assumed the Heartless were responsible, but instead it might be someone touched by darkness. Darkness can hide anywhere. Damn, we really went back to this, huh? Even inside someone. Why is he remembering this? Darkness can hide anywhere, even inside someone. Right. Look at the Queen. She believes people respect her power, even though it's obvious they live in fear. That's the kind of delusion that might force our hand down the line. That is a scary thought. Could you turn your Keyblade on a being that has no idea what they've become? Well, do we choose her? Do we choose war for the group? Yes, we do. 4 years later again? Your Majesty, the trial has begun. The prisoner at the bar is charged with trespassing. Again. How dare you trespass in my kingdom? Who are you? You don't remember me? Episode 2 ended. Next episode, the purpose of the journey. Interesting. I kind of had like a semi-thought that these worlds like always reset. Whoa. What the hell? As I walked along the path, darkness whispered to me from all around. Though I couldn't understand what it said, it stirred emotions deep within my heart. These emotions manifested in my mind as words. Was this someone else's darkness? Their emotions? Hatred, jealousy, doubt. Things I never felt before. I didn't know it at the time, but these belonged to people I had yet to meet. Some were even directed at me. Would I be able to handle that? So is this what it looks like to walk through the dark corridor? Being the focus of someone's darkness. Someone's heart? Yeah, buddy, you become a fucking nuisance. That was the moment something began to grow inside my heart. I soon learned that in keeping to this path. This corridor of darkness. No heart could help but become drenched in darkness. Regardless of where these foul emotions were coming from, they gave me comfort. They helped me realize that my heart could still feel. I mean, that's good, but being surrounded by it's not going to do you anything. Something more terrifying than darkness. Emptiness. The purpose of the journey. Bum bum. Do 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 do. I better get used to this music because I'm going to deal with it in one. Why you two wanted to go off alone? You have a plan, don't you? Let me in on it! Really?
A few moments later.
What? You're the one who just had to stop and listen. Says the one who just had to leave home and see what else was out there. Ooh, spilling the beans, are we? You guys are both curious. Send us the story. Yeah, they're both curious, alright, let me tell you. And what's wrong with that? Curiosity can give you the courage to dive right into any situation. Even if you have no idea what's gonna happen. That is true, that is true. Here's hoping we don't dive right into a pool of darkness. Thank you, Xehanort. Anything else you could have said. So, your plan? Was that a result of your curiosity? Look at this little drama queen wanting to know shit. Yeah, the people here are all scared of her. Fear is the foundation of this world's order. Order based on fear. That can't be right. This place would definitely... You know, Monsters Inc. would have a field day with this world. You two were going to try to find out more about the queen on your own, weren't you? Why would you keep that from me? Oh, wait. I got it. Our mission is to search for the missing upperclassmen, but you became more interested in darkness. So you were going to leave me to do your own research. I doubt we're going to uncover anything about them in this world. The Queen's reaction said it all. We're the only outsiders who've come here in a long time. I still don't know if darkness was involved in their disappearance, but it has to be the key to finding them. Think about it. How else could 7 wielders disappear at the same time? Chasing the darkness might lead to the truth. It could also put you yourself in darkness. Xehanort, how about that? If she's a vessel, then there's a chance we could become vessels too. That's why it's better to put fewer wielders at risk. Finding our way there might not be easy. We got lucky last time. Yeah, because you got fucking sent. Why don't we just go the same way? Oh, and there's Cheshire Cat. Well, some go this way, some go that way. But as for me, myself, personally, I prefer the shortcut. And then reveals open door. Yep, we love a good shortcut. Oh no! Not 3 of spades! He's done nothing wrong! You've returned to face your sentence. Very well. But you'll wait until tomorrow. We're not here to face any sentence. We want to talk. Talk? I decide who I'll talk to, not you. You're in charge here, and we understand and respect that. We just have some questions. You said before that always here are your ways, and everyone obeys your ways. Oh, that's sense. Is that really true? You dare question my authority? Respect my authority! Your lips are like a frog. Am I the only one noticing that? I just don't buy that your heart is rooted in darkness. I believe that people hold light in their hearts. Light? Darkness? That's a nonsense. No matter, as I told you before, all ways here are my ways. Then what are you feeling now? That is the question. Angry at nosy brats like you, angry at the useless imbeciles around me. You're infuriating when you do as you please. You should all do exactly as I say. Mumble, mumble, mumble. So once darkness is born from their innate qualities? For some, yes. In ancient times, darkness hid within people and took control of their emotions. Sounds like a certain somebody. Yes. The heartless, the embodiment of the darkness in people's hearts. Over the course of many years, darkness and hearts became entangled. How is darkness born from people? It manifests from our negative emotions, such as greed, ire, or envy. Ire? I have never heard ire. Most capable of controlling their heart's deep-seated emotions, but it is not easy for some. Over the course of many moons, not years, moons, darkness reshapes human beings who we are and what we become. Or had a hiccups, I mean. Oh, good lord. Off with their heads! Off with their heads! I guess the same monster. Whoa! Round 2, eh? Does no one listen? I told you my heart is mine. If it's the same one as before, this should be a piece of cake. It's red! I don't think it is. Get ready. Do you still think that learning more about the darkness will help us find the missing classmate? I do. Let's head back. We should share what we know with the others. And I assuming with that, they are done with Wonderland. Which doesn't make sense now, because does that mean they got done with Agrabah? So our goal is to pursue darkness. But you defeated your one lead, didn't you? There may be more than one dark entity. There's multiple. A single light can cast countless shadows. Bars, okay. Really? Yeah, the shadow of Scala Caelum, for sure. Oh. Xehanort. Was that a hint to your future? So we're the reason darkness is being born? Well, it's just a theory. A game theory! Right now, we have no idea where they are. That's true. But you're saying that if we want to pursue the darkness, it might lead us to them. And because darkness exists, light is essential, which is why we became Keyblade wielders in the first place. But there's a big difference between light leading to darkness and darkness leading to light. Darkness can hide inside people, right? It doesn't seem like it'd be easy to track. Master Odin said that when the negative deep within someone's heart grows and can't be contained any longer, darkness is born. But we still don't know if the Queen's darkness was her own, or if she's been aware of what's going on. To tell you the truth, I don't know if that matters. Because darkness is darkness, regardless of how it came to be. Dude, a drinking game where how many times darkness has been said in this shit would be, yep, and look, when we just look at that, another shot taken, fucking. Or she could have welcomed it into her heart without knowing. Yeah, these are a lot of theories being thrown around. But maybe it doesn't matter, because in their world, an angry queen maintains order. The rule that light is right and darkness is wrong just doesn't hold true. It's a question of perspective. No, darkness is bad and always has been. Don't forget who we are, Xehanort. We're light's guardians, and it's our duty to protect it. Damn, Eraqus. My bad. He clocked him real quick, just to make sure you're still on the light side, right? Then it's possible they were defeated. No way. Oh, he does not want to think that way. Calm down, Eraqus. Now's Master Odin's request. But searching for them means delving further into the mysteries of darkness and considering all the possibilities. Ice my mouth. Ooh, cool looking character. Oh, that's Balder. Hey, Balder. What are you doing here? Something on your mind? Yeah. My sister left for her marker mastery exam, but I have this really bad feeling about it. I wonder. It's that time already, huh? Shouldn't you be excited for her? I can't wait to get out of there. I can't wait to get out there. Thing is, before she left, she told me that the ones who return will be made Keyblade Masters. That kind of sounds like they're not expecting everyone to come back. Yeah, that does a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a trip to broaden the horizons. Maybe the trip itself is the test. Or even a mission? It does sound like the marker mastery exam we learned about. Oh, it doesn't sound like the marker mastery exam we learned about. I wonder what's going on. Come on, ask Master Owen, but I doubt he'll tell us. Aww. Damn, have some faith. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. You'll learn that in Captain Hook, or Neverland, basically. I don't know exactly what happened to him. It's just that when I hear darkness may be close by, I get anxious. Maybe hating darkness isn't in my blood. Sorry, I didn't bring up a painful subject. Aw. Don't worry, it's okay. This is gonna be fine. I'm sure of it. Episode 3 ended. Cruel clues? Cruel clues. Sorry, I had to say it like twice because it just didn't sound like I said it correctly. A year ago. Jesus. Have you heard of the ancient Keyblade War? Huh? Of course I have. Long ago, Keyblade Wars waged a war over the ownership of light. Yeah, the Master's favorite sword. Alright, to those who don't know, this is basically... I wonder what they planned on doing with Kingdom Hearts after making it appear. Who knows? I don't get why anyone would initiate a war. This is basically the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3. So, you know the Lost Masters. Who? They're the ones who started the Keyblade War. Never heard of them. Where'd you hear about that? You can drop the facade. It's something like that. Or they're the ones for whom the war started. I know one of his lines is, you can drop the facade. I'm not following you. There it is! I know this shit verbatim, motherfuckers! On that land shall darkness prevail and light expire. And prospective Keyblade Masters should know this. If you say so. The gazing eye sees the fate of the world. The future, it's already been written. I'm glad we get to see this. It's not really a spoiler, but we do get to see this basically in 3D. So that's fantastic. And maybe light will prevail. Pretty confident. But things aren't in your favor. Perhaps. But unlike darkness, there's more to light than meets the eye. You might be surprised. Oh, I hope so. I'm so much of a fucking nerd, dude. I know this is like a line, like fucking word for word. And where are we? Is this Sleeping Beauty? Well, it's official. I'm lost. But I did find this amazing castle. I wonder if anyone's home. What wouldst thou know now, my queen? Magic mirror on the wall, who shall forever rule over all? Thou will, my liege. Thou will. Wow, that mirror knows all the answers. Oh my god, don't you dare go up to it and ask. Maybe it can help me too. Oh god, don't walk up to. Yep, you're walking to it. Okay, nice job, Vor. There you are. We were worried. Are you all right? I know. I'm sorry. I was chasing a butterfly and then I looked around and you were gone. Bullshit. Hurry, men, hurry. Bah! I told you that mine tunnel wasn't good. That's why I'm coming with you. No time for fussing. We gotta help him. We gotta help him out of there. Don't you think I know that? They must be from this world, but I don't think they're likely to harm us. You should be taller than him. It's a giant-ass mine tunnel. Who are you? And what are you looking at? Ah, don't mind him. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. We thought you might need a hand. So someone's trapped behind that boulder? The boulder feels conflicted about hitting a young blind girl. Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna hit the fucking dwarf. Or not. Alright, Vor. Alright. Man, arm day. I get you. Why the fuck I actually do that entire thing? I was not expecting that. We're mighty grateful for your help, friends. We could have fixed it fine. We've got company. Oh, drills. Oh, these guys again. Oh, for Pete's sake, now what? If this don't stop, the whole mine will collapse. Get somewhere safe. Do you think it caused the cave-in? Well, I don't know. Maybe its drill nose might have done it. Clobber it! It's clobbering time! A castle? An all-knowing mirror. Oh, no. Come see for yourselves. And away we go. What would's you know? Ooh, can I go first? I want to know how to beat Xehanort in chess. I like how that's his first question. We're looking for some classmates who went missing. Do you know where they are? The friends you seek travel hither and yon. Along separate paths, alone they forge on. Can you tell us where Vidar is? Vidar? The one. Silence! Must I remind you whom you serve? Keyblade's out. Wham! Wham! Oh, I actually hurt my shoulder. Oh man, I really gotta get in shape if I want to be a Keyblade wielder. Oh, well, we heard about the mirror and wanted to check it out. You know, we have day passes. You barge into my keep and dare ask a favor. The mirror is mine, and mine alone. Kind of rubbing on that mirror a little too much there, Queen. Let me guess, there's a price. Ah! I have a bad feeling about this. Magic mirror on the wall, consume these fools once and for all. Huh? What? Hey. Oh, that looks familiar. Now they're in the domain of the mirror. Let me guess, the masked dude is huge. Not in the castle, that's for sure. Thank you. Thank you, Sherlock Holmes. Oh, he's huge. And they won. Woo. Let's find out where Vidar is. That's not necessary. Hi, everyone. Vidar? How convenient. I figured you showed up. Master Odin sent you, right? Yeah, wait, you knew? Then why didn't you just come home? Are you alone? You must be Xehanort, the visitant. I see why you caught the Master's eye. There's something different about you. And you, Vor. There's something on your mind, isn't there? Well, yeah, no kidding, man. They've been trying to look for you. I don't know how many worlds. Huh? What are you talking about? Yeah, bro is already doing invitations on it? Aren't you coming back with us? I belong... Vor, you're coming with us, right? Actually, I asked the mirror a question of my own. What'd she ask? What is this dramatic music? It's not like she asked, like... Or what did she ask? Let's see. Will I ever become a Keyblade master? With friends thy heart doth lie, content and free of woe. In comfort stagnant calm, forward thou failed to go. That's not true. I want to become a Keyblade master as much as everyone else. Stop making things up. No power have I save to offer what is true. Oh, lately I've started to realize how I really feel. I like what we have now, but if we all keep studying and eventually pass the exam, we'll go our separate ways. And I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Vor, you and I, we're never gonna change. Change is inevitable. Thanks, Xehanort. You should embrace it and learn to build new relationships. That's not what you're supposed to say. That's really not. Thanks, Eraqus. Thanks, Xehanort. I made up my mind. The longer I stay in this bubble, the harder it will be for me to leave. Brother. Let's go, Vidar. Can we be certain that's the real Vidar? Okay, no, it's a real one. Her heart and her mind are made up. Oh, that's crazy. Why do you all want to become Keyblade Masters? It was more of an obligation at first. Like a family tradition. But now I know in my heart that I need to become one and put an end to darkness once and for all. Serious much? You wanted a serious answer. Power and justice go hand in hand. My dream is to learn and explore. Solid dream. I want to protect what's important to me. Like a sibling. Laurium should learn from you. The greater order. Simple as that. I don't know why, but I have friends. I want to see again. Why would you need to become a Keyblade Master for that? Fine, don't tell me. Vor, what about you? Oh. Me? She didn't really have a reason. I'm not telling. Wishes don't come true if you say them out loud. I don't think she... No, so none of you will get to become Keyblade Masters. Ha. Hey, no fair. Well, granted, those two become Keyblade wielders and all that. The others, not so likely. She didn't really want to be a Keyblade wielder. Oh, that's it for that. Let me guess. 64 years later? Damn, how far back how far in the future? So we're like, this is like present day Xehanort. What wouldst thou know? Do you recognize me? Why am I sounding like Vegeta? A young boy then, now an old man grown. Fair hairs grace thy head, but you are known. Oh, wrong voice. What else wouldst thou know? Over the years, I have lost many comrades. Some passed on while others chose a different path. However, there will always be a special place in my heart. For those friends I have never met save in my dreams as a young lad. Alas, my efforts to find them have been in vain. I don't even know their names, but I can see their faces still. I ask you, did they ever exist? Or were they merely a figment of my imagination? Much lies beyond our world, even more beyond our time. Some in this world reside, their toll is yet to chime. How can you be so sure? Without even their names? Your heart speaks more clearly than your words. Where are they now? Where indeed? Amongst an ocean of keys on a vast barren land, a boy bearing great light and darkness doth stand, the Keyblade graveyard. Yep. The key to each world's order. 54 years later, there's a reason what bars of us avoid knowledge. Why do you seek the Keyblade? Would you blanket all the worlds in darkness, reduce them to nothing? But darkness did cover the world once in legend. We know so little about the Keyblade War, only that it was just the beginning. Amidst the crisis of precious light was found. Its curious tale and one worth exploring. They say ruin brings about creation, so what? Then would another Keyblade War bring? When the darkness falls, will we be found worthy of the precious light the legend speaks of? I must have these answers. The Keyblade needs to be forged, and with it, the door to the Keyblade War unlocked. Fool! You would risk an apocalypse out of sheer whatever it said? I will never allow it, Xehanort. Not while I live. But once again, you have it all wrong, Eraqus. Darkness is a beginning, you see, not an end. At birth, every one of us emerges from darkness into a world of light, do we not? So this is with the darkness far gone already. Poetic excuses. Oh yeah, I forgot that Eraqus hates the darkness for sure. If words won't dissuade you, only one thing will. Grah! Oh, I think we see this in 3D. Oh! That power. Has the darkness taken you, Xehanort? Not your concern. I knew it, Xehanort. Xehanort, you could never let it go. Yeah. Oh, hello. Your mind is made up? 7 years later. Why are we are just time jumping? We went from 64 years to 54 years and now 7 years. Kingdom Hearts is the only way. What about our duty as Keyblade wielders? Our duty is to protect the world. This is the path we must take. To think we became Keyblade Masters only a year ago. And now this? We were both given the title, but you alone are the true heir. You were bequeathed a Keyblade from the era of the Lost Masters. Quite literally. You were supposed to have inherited their weapon and the resolve since coming here 9 years ago. What is this like Tron-ass music in the background? I've contemplated what it means to protect the world. Oh my god. This decision did not come easily. Of course it didn't. Why of course it didn't? But summoning Kingdom Hearts is a drastic measure. That's true. How can you be so sure that's the answer? How can you be so sure it's not? Life has taught us far different lessons. Do you stand in my way as a true Keyblade Master? Yes. No. As a true friend. Got him. Oh! Oh, to see that in 3D would be insane. The key to each world's order. Episode 5. Master Odin wasn't there. Oh shit! How do things end up like this? And now we can't even ask the master whether or not we should continue our task. Yeah, because Vor decided to go on and dip out and leave Vor behind. Well, Vor went to go with Vidar. No one's saying that. And I still don't understand exactly what happened. But I'm sure we'll run into Vor and Vidar again somewhere. When she left, it felt like she was saying goodbye forever. If only I tried harder to stop her. So what should we do? I want to find her and bring her back. That can answer any question. It's in a riddle. It can tell us where she is. It's in a riddle. How are you going to find out where she is? What about you? I want to focus on the task at hand. Okay, so then you and the other people can go. Wait, really? Vidar said he returned once he was done with whatever he needed to do. Well, how long is he? Well, is he gonna come back from what he's gonna do, or what, buddy? Maybe they will, or maybe he's just using her to complete this goal of his. Even if he is, she'll be fine. She's tough. She doesn't need our help. I mean, she carried that big-ass rock. I mean, she might be in good hands just by herself. I thought you actually cared about your friends. Don't I? What about you? Would a friend try to manipulate someone's beliefs just because they don't line up with their own? Oh. I think a good friend would help them see the error of their ways. Who's to decide what's right and what's wrong? Unless you know of someone who has a heart of pure light with no trace of shadow. I know one person! I know one person! That's what a Keyblade Master is, and that's the... whatever he said. Again with the Keyblade Master, it's just a title. You have to work hard and prove yourself to give it any meaning. Oh, he's pissed at him. He wants to fucking fight. Bragi, you're coming with me, aren't you? Of course. She's our friend, right? Sorry for being difficult, but we have to do what we believe is right. And they're gone. What? What? They go into the suits and they just fly away? I don't recall that being a thing. There should be like a literally a portal above their heads, if I recall from Birth by Sleep. Even if we are taking different paths to locate the missing upperclassmen, we're bound to arrive at the same destination. Well, now that's settled, we should be on our way. To the next world we go. Xehanort, do you think we could use that mirror he was talking about? We left something of an impression on the Queen, so getting close to it would be tricky. And even if we did, it might trap us again. Who knows if we'd be able to fight our way out of it a second time. A different world it is. Let's jump in the gate and head somewhere new. Still doesn't make sense. Still doesn't make sense how they just jump and they find themselves in a new world. Oh, it's Dumbledore. Oh, in its highest tower. Oh, Vidar's here. You've returned. I've come to say goodbye. Be vigilant. Darkness like no other may soon be upon us. Well, yes. Dark entities like the Heartless already reside in the other worlds. What I speak of is true darkness. True darkness? I don't recall learning about that. What is it? How is it different? 13 ancient darknesses came into existence long ago. These most primitive of shadows are said to be true darkness. They exist without form and are the source of most darkness in this world, which we learned in Unix Cross. The 7 most powerful ones were imprisoned within the Keyblade Masters of yore, who had offered themselves as vessels and came to be called the Lost Masters. Of the 6 shadows that remained, 4 were trapped by Keyblade wielders in the realm between of another world. 2 are said to have been destroyed when the world collapsed. But of that, there is no proof. You believe true darkness has returned. I do. And so I implore you to remember that unknown you fear must not simply be regarded as darkness. You must learn to distinguish between the many different shadows. True darkness is no exception. Though unseen for a great many years, we must proceed with caution. So Vidar, where's Vor? You know, the person that you tagged along with, where's Vor? It's something alright. Not to sound like Eraqus, but I think I finally know what darkness feels like. If you were here, he'd turn right around and go home. It's definitely. Damn! You're just shitting on Eraqus for no reason. Are we cutting to Eraqus? Yes, we are. Achoo! Dude, sorry. Typical. Was that loud? Did she hear him? This is a waste of time. Come on, we need to think of something else. Help. Mama? Lumiere? Oh, it's the teapot. Oh, not teapot. The cup. Cup boy! Hey! There! Whoa, thanks for saving me. My name's Chip. Are you gonna be my guest at the castle? Are you gonna be guest at the castle? Hey, you're... Oh, I know. Follow me this way. Oh no. That's it. We can't just stay here and do nothing. Oh, hush now. I know it's frustrating, but what can we do? If the master refuses to help himself and stays hidden away, can you blame him? The rose was stolen from right under his nose. Mama, I brought people. One's a girl. Oh my god. Chip, what are you doing here? It's past your bedtime. I know, but I woke up and went to find you, and then the monsters found me. But my new friend saved me. New friends? Who are you? More intruders? No, she's a girl. Oh god. She's about to get the bell treatment. Well, yes, but how is that important? Lumiere, have you forgotten what happened last time? But this is the only way to break the spell. I thought he was gonna say curse. But without the rose, is something wrong? My name is Erd. And that's Hermod and Xehanort. What are these names? Well, at least you're polite. I'm Cogsworth, head of the household. And I'm Lumiere, Mrs. Potts. And you can call me Wardrobe. If you must know, a short while ago, 2 visitors arrived at the castle. Highly suspicious, for we rarely receive guests, clearly. But Lumiere welcomed them and took them to see the master. Unfortunately, they weren't the weary travelers they claimed to be. Those scoundrels stole an enchanted rose. Since then, the master's been beside himself, and I'm afraid we've been at a loss. What if we helped you get the rose back? You could do that? What a wonderful idea. And once you have returned it, you may stay as long as you like. That's not necessary, but we will help you. You're gonna help them just like that? I have a feeling that whoever took the rose might have something to do with our task. See, this is difficult, because these are 2 weary travelers arrived, so it either could be Eraqus or Broad, or it could be Vidar or Vor. Oh my god, these names are going to be so difficult to remember. Holy shit. While we're grateful for your help, the master is, how shall I put it, not overly sociable. And after the incident with the rose, he's been quite irritable and difficult. His chambers are in the west wing, and whatever you do, don't tell him we sent you. Yeah, he will be pissed. Bro was sad. He's gonna fucking roar. He's like, huh? Who are you? What are you doing here? You must be the owner of this castle. My name is Hermod. We have heard about your rose and, oh no. That's none of your business. Get out! Your weapons. So we've seen our weapons before. That does imply one thing. Now where were we? Whoa! Those keys, I've seen their like before. Was it your friends who stole my rose? No, we're here to help. You get it back. We were hoping you could tell us what happened. You're lying! You're just like them! Jesus. He's not gonna listen. We can't turn our weapons on a resident of this world. You already did. Not that I'm happy about it. But at least now we know that 2 upperclassmen stole the rose. Why? Why would they do that? Did you think it would be part of the exam? Doubt that. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just glad we have a lead. It's not much we know who did it, but we don't know why or where they are. Are you sure you're not upset about Eraqus? I'm sensing some hostility. That's crazy. Oh shit! That scared the shit out of me, I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, they're not as scary as the castle's master. And we outnumber them. That's true. Let's do this. Oh. I'm going after it. You two stay here and take care of this one. Got you. Oh, an ambush. What? I guess I spoke too soon. I won't give up. I can't. May my heart be my guiding key. I know it's 2 against 1, but this is rough. Greater numbers don't guarantee victory. Thanks, Xehanort, for the fucking positivity! You're the one who said we outnumber them. I'm worried about her. Let's finish this and go after her. Rama, go check on the castle servants. No, I'm coming with you. Yeah, that Keyblade for sure was shown in 3. Or in 3 and 4. Alright, that's enough. Who's there? Oh! Hold that thought. What the hell? You're Vala, one of the upperclassmen we're looking for. You stand strong even in the face of tremendous threat. Your light shines even brighter with the darkness of chaos. Which means my vision has yet to fail me. You're wearing glass... You know what? Never mind. I've been waiting for you. What? I thought we were looking for you. Also, if you were waiting for me, why were you hiding? Because I needed to be certain I was right. I've been watching you. That's totally not scary. To determine whether or not you were capable of helping us achieve our goal. Our goal? It says something about that too. What is it you're trying to accomplish? You ask a lot of questions. They're fair questions though. This is weird. No, something doesn't feel right. All these Keyblade wielders, or the upperclassmen, it seems like they're testing the lower classmen. Perhaps my lenses and judgment were clouded. No shit. My task is to bring you back home. Not to do whatever you say or go wherever it is you want me to go. Well, until we meet again, which we will, sooner than you think. Keep that light shining bright. Oh, if you could return the... Oh! It is that motherfucker! It's essential to this world's order. Keep it safe. Oh my god. The fact that he just tossed it is crazy. No, wait, yeah, so why are they testing the lower classmen? Essential to the order. Yeah. Be nice, beast. There you go. Yeah, from what I'm noticing is that the upperclassmen are seemingly just like testing the lower classmen. And like trying to make them join them to these other tasks. But we don't even know what happened with Vor. Please, here's our invitation to stay. No can do. Thanks, but I have a home. There you go. Help him keep his spirits up, okay? His wish will come true, I know it. And is that the end of Beast? Indeed it is. Beast's castle. 1 year later. So, bro's going in there with his armor. That's crazy work. 1 year after the upperclassmen went missing, it was decided we would be tested for the mark of mastery. Before the exam, wielders must journey to the outside worlds to broaden their horizons. For the upperclassmen, this was the trip that led to the series of unfortunate events. Ordinarily, this is the first opportunity for a Keyblade wielder to see other worlds. However, we had already gotten a glimpse of what was out there. So I mean, it should be a cakewalk for you then, right? Even so, being abroad again evokes different emotions than before. Oh, perhaps that past experience affected my heart more than I realized. Well, considering using a dark corridor, that makes sense. Or perhaps these feelings were born when I left the island and first walked through these gates. Dark corridors, get it right, and only now they are coming to the surface, which flood this corridor are more than anyone could bear. To even try would allow darkness to devour you. My armor provides protection. Oh, that's why. Yet every time I pass through, the darkness seeps further into my heart. So use the regular fucking gate. I can feel it. Faint though it may be, but if my heart is strong enough, maybe it could weather this maelstrom. You're a dumbass. Nice! Sure! Let's take off the armor that protects you and all of that. Oh my god. Look at this dumbass. Look at this dumbass. Look at him, 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 look at him. Look at this dumbass right here. Oh, whoa, whoa, hey, hey, hey. So you're the singularity. Yeah. Uncertain order for sure when it comes to this timeline. This is the Master of Masters. I can already tell just by that facial expression. Whoa! Morning. This is the Master of Masters. 1 year later. Who are you? Who am I? Let's see. If I could introduce myself as Theodore or Jack, but I can't prove that's who I really am. So what's the point? Hey! I saved your life, you know. I was taking a leisurely stroll, and when I spotted you passed out on the ground without any protection, let me guess. You thought your heart was strong enough to withstand the darkness in there. Is that it? Yes, because this dumbass thought he was the shit when he's not. Or did you take a wrong turn somewhere and wait? Are you a tourist? Well, what about you? Why were you there? Whoa, calm down. Sit, let's talk. I like how Xehanort is just willingly obliging to this man. I used to be a Keyblade wielder. More or less. Really? I never heard of you. Like I said, used to be. More or less. How can I trust you? Damn! Brother's ready. What? Whoa! Huh? Ta-da! See? Trust me now? Even less. Ouch. Well, anywho, I just wanted to warn you that going through these gates exposed is a no-no. Here, take it. What's this? A fabulous garment. It's a little out of fashion compared to that armor of yours, but it provides better protection. The armor's a newer style, more suited to combat. But these coats can withstand way more darkness. I kind of doubt that. If you think you can tough it out without the armor, you ought to make the switch. Are you trying to sell me this coat? Bro, yeah. No, it's free! I promise. Still don't trust you. Good, Xehanort. Thank God you don't trust the man. How'd you end up there anyway? This dramatic music is not needed. This is actually playing in the game, or in the video. You're what? I thought you said you used to be a Keyblade wielder. More or less. How many times anyone who's qualified to take the exam needs to travel the outside world alone to broaden their horizon? Ugh. Sounds like work. It's part of the training. Still. Hey, you asked. So your trip's not over yet. In that case, maybe you can do me a favor, you know, since I gave you that coat. I thought you said it was free. I was leaning on him. I just need you to take a peek. At what? People's hearts. Human emotions are complex. For example, what you feel towards someone you love isn't always good or well-meaning. It can be a false kind of light. Which begs the question, are these messy feelings that emerge from love still light? Or are they darkness? That is a question. Whoa, where did that come from? The darkness thoughts that dwell inside most hearts bubble to the surface. When we drag others down, there are those with power and those without. Those who possess it harbor feelings of superiority and judgment, and those who don't inferiority and envy, and the weak who fear the strong desires to strip them of their power. So, who are you? Someone with power or someone without? One of the strong or one of the weak? People shouldn't be categorized into extremes, and even if I was either type, it doesn't mean that I can carry those dark intentions. Is that what your experience tells you? I need to figure out who this Master of Masters is, man. I need Kingdom Hearts 4 now. This trip is supposed to broaden her horizons, right? What I'm asking from you will help you with that. In the meantime, I will be waiting right here for you to get back. I look forward to hearing all about it. Okay, now we're in Agrabah. Okay, how much of Agrabah is left? Okay, so we got to, like, the treasure room. Sands of time. Reveal to me the one who can enter the cave. But they were just in Agrabah. Yeah, exactly, they were just in Agrabah. That makes no sense. 3, even better. My diamonds in the rough. Sheesh. I hope we're right this time. If they fail, oh well. They are merely a secondary plan. Oh, Iago. Oh, he is gone. Okay, so we're back here. What? Wait, I'm so confused. I think there might have been a mess up in this video. Do you think Eraqus and Bragi are here? You're the one who said we should go and find them. You've been a little distracted since we left the castle. What's wrong? You can tell? Well, the thing is, I ran into Vala and Vali. Vala and Vali. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine, Erd. No, I do. If anything, I should have told you sooner. Doing better than Vor. Vala was... How dreadful. Hold that thought. I suppose I must venture into the cave myself. Don't do it, Jafar. It's too dangerous. I don't know why I gave him that accent. A sacrifice I am willing to make. Look at the state of our dear kingdom. The hunger, the children forced to steal food. I can't bear to watch them suffer any longer. If only I had the lamp, I could restore peace to our beloved home. But you're the royal vizier, whatever the fuck your role is in this world. Excuse me. Why? You must be travelers. Welcome to Agrabah. Regretfully, we are unable to provide you with the hospitality you so deserve. Actually, we heard your conversation and wanted to know if you need any help. Oh, how embarrassing. We could never accept such a kind offer, but if you insist... Really? Fetch me the lamp from inside the Cave of Wonders. With it, I can save this kingdom. It's the only way. Why not send your soldiers? Xehanort? Yeah, you must have other options. I've been telling him the same thing, but he won't listen. Jafar thinks he's got to put himself in danger to open the Sultan's eyes. In that case, maybe you should be the one... Unfortunately, the god of Agrabah and I have faced the dangers of the cave many times with no success. I'm not glad. That was a clever lie. Good on him. We are battered and exhausted. Another attempt may as well be whatever. Alright, what? Xehanort. Oh, I am truly grateful. Why did he agree so fast? Damn, it's got a chin! Who disturbs my slumber? I'm Erd. Xehanort. Those are not real names. I'm sorry. I'm like stuck on that. Proceed. Touch nothing but the lamp. Well, no matter. What we find, let's remember not to touch anything. That's kind of a simple rule, don't you think? Well, one of us might be. He definitely might, but don't worry, Brog is there to make sure Eraqus doesn't get into trouble. That's Jafar. I don't trust him. Keep your guard up. You might be in for a surprise. Why didn't you say something sooner? Because even if this is some sort of hoax, it's still a chance to search parts of this world we otherwise couldn't. Then let's keep an eye out for Eraqus and Bragi, and anything unusual. Like, the reason why I'm like humming the music and all that, I'm making sure that there's no copyright whatsoever. Okay, where are we at? We're getting there. We'll stop at when it gets to that intersection, which is like a little bit. Nope. Doop. That's a carpet, right? It certainly is. Yep. Walking like a person. Let's pretend we didn't see anything. Wow, really? Aw, they made it upset. Now, I thought Wonderland was strange. Oh my god, Eraqus is there. That's Eraqus, right? It's certainly it. Run. Run to him now. Let's pretend we... Never mind. We don't have any time for this. Let's go. Another treasure room? The treasure is forbidden. Touch nothing but the lamp. Whoa! Bags of jewels, I see. It's not like a warning, but first things first. We need to deal with these Heartless. Okay. We are going to stop right there. We're a little bit at the halfway point and all that. I would say technically 2 minutes and 30 or 2 hours and 30 minutes. But I'm going to take a pause right there because I think we've gotten at least a good portion of it. It's interesting how this story is becoming, I guess, in a way. Let me find some music. I find it interesting because their main goal at first was just to find all of the upperclassmen, but for some reason with how they're acting, it seems like the upperclassmen has something planned. Like, I think they found the truth of each world and the darkness, which is why they're acting this way. But it begs the question, why are they taking some of the lower classmen with them? Is it maybe because the Master of Masters, who we saw at the Keyblade graveyard, like told them something along their journey during the Mark of Mastery? At the same time, Xehanort is just plunging more and more into darkness, which is obviously concerning, considering we have no idea how it's gonna be for him. But knowing what happens in 3, or rather in 4, we kind of get the gist of it. But I think we'll learn more about that in the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and end recording here, and I'll make sure to do an outro/intro for this one. And as you can clearly see, that past me and all that was so full of life, like ready to edit this. I'm so tired, and I'm not even kidding with you, by the way. It's literally like late at night. I think it's like, what time is it right now? It's 1:41 right now. I'm so tired. Anyways, if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of what you learned new about when it comes to the Keyblade Hearts series. And as always, whether it be day or night, morning or evening, hope you guys have a fantastic life, hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I shall catch you in the next video. See ya!